Hello, Pisces. This is a reading for all Pisces placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. My name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for December 1st through the 15th. However, if it comes to you at a different time or place, then it's meant for you to hear. In the description box below, you'll see all of my links. If you're interested in having a personal reading, please get in there. I'm offering 2 different readings right now in energy coaching. One reading is for just your standard 20-minute tarot reading. One is a natal chart and tarot reading. It just kind of helps you get back into your spiritual body and living your best life. And then, of course, all my social media is through Lady Magdalene's Mercantile, which is my physical store. I just dropped a card. Ooh, hold on. Let's see what they are. Okay. All right. Oh, and one isn't even supposed to be in there. This is awesome. All kinds of chaos is happening right now. I've gotten a lot of Tower cards over the last few days as I've been doing readings. I think everybody's experiencing a big shift right now. And I think it's important when we see the Tower card or the Devil or Death and Rebirth, understand that this isn't a horrible happening. It's just the end of something that no longer serves you, and something better is coming. And it's meant to create space for something better for you. So showing up, Pisces, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And it does feel like, you know, maybe you're a little bit worried. Who isn't worried about money right now and worried about their own financial stability? Maybe you're worried about your job, and maybe even you're worried about your home. But understand, you can see this area is lighted right here, correct? And then there's this key and the keyhole. Spirit is always brightening the way for you. You almost need to kind of pause, get out of your head here, quit sulking, and look at what's in front of you, because usually the answer is right in front of you. The conflict today is the Princess of Wands. So you've got somebody really divine kind of tinkering around you, or maybe you're being a little flighty in your thoughts and processes. You know, maybe your focus isn't what it used to be, or maybe somebody is distracting you from your goal. Just make sure, Pisces, you kind of stand your ground, but use this inspiration to improve your life, improve your decision making, improve your process, okay? At the root of the problem, we have the 10 of Cups. So it looks like we had your wishes fulfilled at some point. Like all of your wishes were fulfilled, and it feels like you kind of found your divine partner, and maybe that's where this Princess of Wands is coming in. You know, maybe they're distracting you a little bit, and maybe, you know, maybe it's time to make some new wishes, because every relationship should be different. I think it's important that when you are defining, we're in this, getting into this period of divine partnerships, okay? We're in divine unions. So you're about to feel the most magical, deeply, most loving relationship you could ever imagine. And the importance is to focus on, you know, what makes you as a person happy, and sharing that with your partner, so that your partner can also help make things come true too, right? Your partner has a list of wishes, you have a list of wishes, and if you wish together, it's really going to be beautiful. In the past, we have the 9 of Swords, so it looks like we had a little bit of suffering back there. This is just a reminder to be grateful for what you have, and even be grateful for your past. I know a lot of us have exes in our past that we woulda, shoulda, coulda over, and maybe we have exes in our past that, you know, we just can't seem to, it's not about shaking, but like there's a connection there that is ugly, and it's possible that maybe you need to shake that connection and just be happy about what you have in front of you and around you. You know, this person needs to be a little bit more grateful of the fact she has a pillow to sit on. She's got a beautiful red dress and passion surrounding her, and then she's got the divine spirit right there, and all of these ravens represent her thoughts and minds. So get out of her head, get into, you know, the next life, let go of the past. In the subconscious, we have decisions to make, it looks like. Just be careful with, don't be too quick to make a decision. You do need to make a decision about some things. Maybe you're making a plan, but don't be too quick, because sometimes there's a little snake in the grass that's tempting you, and it looks really shiny, but it's not all as it seems, okay? So whatever you're thinking about, if you're thinking about investing, if you're investing emotionally or investing monetarily, make sure you think about it a little bit before you actually do it. We've got Uranus and Taurus right now, and there's a lot of expansion in our stability. So think about it, do your research before you make that decision. The outcome is the Devil. So this energy is our subconscious energy, okay? So again, I think that goes back to what's going on here, what's going on here, codependency, manipulation. Just make sure you're making your own list of dreams and not trying to fulfill all of the dreams of your partner, if you know what I'm saying. Make sure you're really focused on things that you need to, and not just getting into a bad habit, so to speak. This also is Capricorn energy, so maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Funny, death and rebirth came out in the advice column. So yeah, it's about letting go and moving on to your next phase. You know, each of your relationships, you shouldn't behave the same in each relationship. If you've left, one partner and you're on to the next, it shouldn't feel the same in terms of joy. The joy should feel different. The past should feel different. It shouldn't be you're dating the same person with a different face, if you know what I'm saying. I love this card because it's Scorpio passion, but then there's this bright, which is like the death and transmutation of something because of the bright future that you're going to have. So I love that in the advice for you. In the environment, we have the Six of Pentacles. So make sure you're doing a good give and take, okay? This is a balance of energy. This is not overstepping boundaries. This is, this feels like it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But this feels like there's a really good energy. This is my favorite card. And this is the environment you're in. So I feel like it's a very good give and take for you. In your hopes and fears, we have the Two of Wands, needing to wander a little bit. So this is all about exploring. This is Leo, Sag, Aries. So it's possible that in your hopes, you hope to wander and explore in this new, beautiful, transformative life that you're having. You're wanting to learn more. You're wanting to see more and taste more. You love more, all the good stuff, right? But then that might be something that you fear as well. Like, what does that look like when your partner starts doing it too? I'm feeling like this, am I good enough kind of energy, but you are, Pisces, you're a beautiful Pisces, and your energy is good enough, and whoever is meant to stay will stay, and whoever is meant to go will go. But this is a really beautiful hope and fear that I see for you. But just remember, fear is your old self telling you, that you're not good enough, because your new self is definitely good enough. In the area of potential outcome, you are, Pisces, up and down, just like water, just like a fish. Five of Swords. So this is really about standing your ground, okay, and not letting other people influence what you want. This little person here, I always talk about, this is the little soul inside. So if you're a man, this is the little boy inside. If this is a woman, this is the little girl inside. You need to really make sure you're soothing and taking care of that little soul, and making sure you are not a codependent person, making sure that you're taking care of your own wants and desires. All right, Pisces, I love that for you. So let's do a couple of cards here to kind of add to for December 1st through the 15th. What can you show me? A couple of bonus cards. Okay. I'm just going to throw everything on the floor today, Spirit. I've done several readings today, and I'm throwing everything on the floor. We have the Chariot, Temperance, and the Empress. Okay. So this is the Chariot. This is a kind of a karmic sweep, kind of removing all of the obstacles in your path so that you can move onward and upward, okay? The darkness and the shadow self is kind of left behind, and you're moving forward in your highest good. We also have the Temperance card, or Sagittarius energy. So just remember, in relationships, whether it's work or even, love relationships, it shouldn't have to be hard, okay? And there's a difference between like working at a relationship and having communication. Sometimes you have to heal parts of yourself in order to be a better communicator, and the other person has to do the same, and you should actually do it together. So putting in little bits of energy to get this wonderful outcome versus a whole big old, smack of energy, it actually should balance out. It shouldn't be hard all the time, hard and heavy all the time. It should be, a balance of both ways of moving through your conflicts and things like that. So just keep that in mind. If you're sitting there and you're like, God, this is just hard, and it's hard consistently over and over and over and over again, then maybe you need to question it. In the end, we have the Empress. The bananas are all about abundance and money, and the pomegranate is about new birth and new exciting things. So if you're trying to get pregnant, Pisces, this is a good time for you to get pregnant. If you're not interested in getting pregnant, make sure you're preventing. But it does look like this is just a new bloom. This is Aries energy. This is all about a new life, a new bloom, and a new way about you. This could be somebody that's coming into your life that is an Aries, that maybe that's a new partner for you, but I almost feel like this is you, Pisces. Just basically exploring the new life. If you're a man, it could be you as well. I feel like sometimes when I talk about divine masculine and feminine, we all possess those energies. Like I have masculine and feminine energy. And for a while, I was so heavily involved in my masculine and doing all of my, dominating and not dominating in a hard way, but or like a I don't like the word toxic masculine. I don't like that word, but I just got to the point where I was like losing my feminine self, and I was just trying to control everything, and it just wasn't working. And so when you have that good balance of masculine and feminine energy, you're actually more at peace with yourself. And I think men too, if you were a little more in touch with feminine side and feminine, your feelings and talking about your feelings, I think you'd be a lot happier too. So anyway, so whether this is for a man or a woman, whoever's, watching this at this time, or however you identify, I feel like, again, if you're trying to get pregnant, it's a good time. If you're not trying to get pregnant, just be careful. But yeah, so if you're interested in a personal reading, please get in my DMs and in one of or you can even send me an email and we can discuss what type of reading you want. Otherwise, I look forward to chatting with you in a couple of weeks. Have a wonderful next couple of weeks. Talk to you soon. Namaste.